back to my channel. My name is Karen and today I'm joined by my beautiful assistant, Lucy. This is our 4-year-old boxer spaniel and she's so cute that I had to put her in our videos because I know a lot of vloggers have dogs and I'm just so proud of mine that I just wanted her to sit next to me and she's so cute. So I hope you guys don't mind, but Lucy's going to be sitting here and assisting me with my haul today. So back to what we're talking about. I'm sure you guys know it's haul week here on my channel and today I'm going to film the final segment. We are going to talk about a few things I picked up from Sephora and then a few other makeup items I've been hauling from different websites. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, so the Sephora sale ended about 2 weeks ago, I think, and if you've ever shopped this sale, you know you get about a week left to shop, and there's a few stragglers that I wanted to pick up, a few things that came back online right as the sale was ending. So, and of course, to top it all off, you're watching everyone's haul videos, so you're like, I should buy that, I should buy this. So I just wanted to show you the last few things I picked up. The first thing I did get was this La Vanilla value set. This is the must-have minis deodorant set. Now, I've seen people talk about La Vanilla for years and years and years. It's just kind of this deodorant that has no harsh chemicals, and then there's a list of things that are in here that regular deodorants do have. So this is 100% healthy skin deodorant. You know, sometimes things go around, different fads go around, and I know there was a thing, I think it was when I was in like high school, where people said deodorant caused cancer, like regular drugstore deodorant. So that was kind of a major impact, like you're like, what? Deodorant's gonna give you cancer? And I think that's kind of what spun off like all these like organic deodorants and stuff like that. But I've heard people talk about La Vanilla for a few years, and so I was really curious to try out this brand and this little set. It comes with 4 scents. There's vanilla lavender, vanilla coconut, fresh vanilla lemon, and vanilla grapefruit, and those all sounded really yummy. So I figured since the summertime's coming up and you want to stay nice and fresh, I picked this up. Okay, the next one I picked up was this Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. Now this kept going in and out of stock during the VIB sale, and I was having minor like heart attacks because I was like, what? Like, I need this. And it was in the new section, so it was really cool because it had a few reviews on it, but all the reviews were super positive. So I was really, really curious to try it, and you don't get a whole lot of product for the price, but I really like this brand, and if you watch my skincare haul from the VIB sale, I picked up a lot of fresh things. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's nice and pretty. There's like a silvery rose gold top here, and I just want to see if it smells like roses. So that's what I'm doing right now. Yep, it does smell very rosy, very fragrant. It's a beautiful cream. I did get a sample of this when I went into Sephora to shop the VIB sale, so I'm really glad to have this, and I will let you guys know how this works out. So the next thing I picked up was this little guy. This is a lip balm by Jack Black. Now, if you watch my skincare video from the Sephora haul, I am a huge fan of the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment, and I bought a few of those to stock up, but then I threw this in just to see if I would like this better, because this is about less than half the price. It's a little $7 lip balm. This is the shea butter and vitamin E flavor, and it does have an SPF of 25. I really liked it. I know we tried it in the car when I picked up the package, and my husband wasn't the biggest fan, but I will keep trying this. We'll see, because a lot of people really like this lip balm. Okay, the next item I picked up is this Viseart little palette. These just came out, I think, the Tuesday before the VIB sale ended, and I was so excited. I picked up the Theory palette in the shade Minx, and this is so cute, you guys. I just saw the colors and fell in love. So this is the packaging. It comes in a little sleeve, and then this is what you get. It's really tiny, and then it's like a perfect little travel palette. Do you see that? So it just flips open. It has a little backing to it, and I think this just kind of, you can like stand it on a table like this. So that's pretty convenient if you like to travel with little palettes. And these are the shades. I'm so pumped to dig into this. I couldn't wait to film this video because these colors, these 6 colors are like me in an eyeshadow palette. And I say that a lot, but I was so pumped that Viseart came out with a set of palettes like this because I really like Viseart eyeshadows. I don't know if you've seen them before, the 12 pan palette. Those are so good. I have the Dark Mattes palette I picked up at the last VIB sale, and the quality of these shadows are so good. So I'm so excited to dip my fingers into this. This gold shade is just calling my name. And let me just check to see. It says easy to blend, no fallout, long stay, and each shadow comes with 0.42 ounces of product. That's a lot of eyeshadow because a lot of eyeshadow palettes usually only have 0.08 ounces of product. So you're probably never going to run out of these colors, especially if you have a pretty decent eyeshadow collection. But I just couldn't say no to these, and I can just see myself using this palette every day. And I really love it, and I'm so glad I picked this up. This was $42, and I got it during the VIB sale, so it was a little bit less. But Viseart palettes are really great to pick up on sale because they are a little more pricey. But I'm telling you, it's totally worth it because the quality of the shadows is amazing. Okay guys, so now I'm going to switch over to a few random other bits that I picked up during last week. I am so excited because I actually got this order in from the My Brush set. I don't know what the website's actually called, but I was at work one day and my friend screenshotted me a little ad, and it was these artist looking brushes. Now, if you know what the artiste brushes are, they're those brushes that look like paddles. Okay, so yeah, basically this is the brand, and I will link the website down below, but we basically found it on Facebook. And these are what the brushes look like. So if you're familiar, MAC had a makeup artist that designed these brushes that look like spoons, and they came out with their own line of products like this. Then that artist started their own line of brushes like this, and they're called the artiste brushes. They are called ovals. So then they have like oval 1, 2, 3. The brand has different sizes, and they're so spendy. There's one brush, I think it's called the Oval 10 or the Oval 9. It's like a $60 brush. So I was like trying to put away my pennies so I could pick it up. But then I saw this website and they were selling all of these brushes for like 30 bucks. And I was a little sketched out because I was like, is this a scam? But I figured I would take a risk. And so I picked up this set of brushes, and I'm pretty excited. I mean, they look pretty good. I mean, they look almost identical to the oval brushes by Artiste. And yeah, they look nice and densely packed. They feel pretty soft. I haven't used these yet, obviously. But yeah, I'm really excited. I got these different size brushes. So I have about 10 brushes in total. I think it was a good deal, really, just to check it out. So quality-wise, I don't think these would compare to the Artist brushes. But again, like I said, they are like less than half the price. The handles are plastic. The bristles still look really well made. I mean, the shape isn't like a perfect oval or anything like that, but I think these are pretty nice and densely packed. So I'm so excited to try this with foundation and see if it'll really buff things in like everyone says it will. I don't think I'll ever buy the more expensive version of these brushes, but it did take a while to ship, so it took about 3 weeks for me to get it. And I was really happy because I read through the comments that people had actually already shopped there. And a lot of people were really angry because it took so long for the brushes to ship. But I read the comments, and so I mentally prepared to not have them deliver for a while. And so I didn't worry about it as much. And I was like, you know, when they come, they'll come. I was a little worried that like I had signed up for some scam website and my credit card would be like, they would like take my credit card information and join my bank account or something like that. But none of that happened. So I had a good experience, and it came in a little bag like this. So I will put these to the test, and I'm sure you'll see them in a future video if I liked them. Okay, so the rest of the items I want to talk to you guys about are from different websites. So the first website I want to talk about is Beautylish. Now, they also sell makeup, kind of different brands that you don't find at Sephora or ULTA. So they sell brands like Natasha De Nona. They sell Charlotte Tilbury, Jeffree Star. They have a lot of kind of indie makeup brands and up-and-coming brands and really high-end brands. So I had never picked anything up from Beautylish, but I did buy something. It is this little guy. This is the Natasha De Nona eye palette. And this is that 5 shadow palette. Now, I had been looking on their website for a long time when these shadows blew up, and I couldn't find one in stock that I really liked, but they have an amazing little service that'll email you or text you when the palette you want becomes available. So I did get this text right as the VIB sale was ending. So of course I like jumped on board and I picked it up. And I must say, guys, before I start talking about this palette, I need to talk about Beautylish, the website. They were so amazingly on point. I can't even tell you how good the service was. First of all, they text you like notifications. So when your palette shipped, they let me know. They notified me when it had shipped, when it was being out to delivery. I got a text message from somebody that worked for the company asking me how I liked my palette. They included a little bag with a little sample of Bioderma. Like, to me, that's just going above and beyond as a company, and I really appreciate that because it just makes you feel like they really care about you. And not only did I get 1 or 2 text messages, I got like 2 text messages saying, how was your palette? I text them back saying it was great, thank you. She texted me like follow-up questions. Like, it was like getting to talk to a friend about something that I had just purchased, and I was really excited about it. And I just thought, you know, as a company, they have no obligation to do that for you, but the fact that they do that, it really sets Beautylish apart to me in my mind. It makes me want to shop on their website more. Service like that is so hard to come by when you're shopping, and I just feel like it's a nice little added bonus for them because they don't have to do it. And I just really appreciate how much they care about their customers. So that was a really good first time experience for me shopping on Beautylish. I was really blown away. And the other thing I like about them too is you can do payment plans with them. I haven't tried it. You have to spend more than $100 on the website to set up a payment plan, but I think it's a really good idea because not everyone is getting free product, you know, for being a beauty blogger, and some people have to spend their hard-earned money on makeup, and it's not that easily affordable. So I really like that they gave their shoppers an option to pay off little by little, but still have access to really nice quality makeup. So now we're going to talk about Natasha De Nona. So if you're anybody that sits and watches YouTube videos, you know these palettes are so hyped on YouTube right now. And of course, me being the beauty junkie that I am, I couldn't say no. I had to check out at least one eyeshadow palette. So I picked this one. This is the number 5 palette. And let me just open it so you can see it. Let's see. Oh. And my assistant has left the building. She's probably looking for treats, guys. Okay, so back to the eyeshadow palette. These are what the colors look like. As you can tell, they're very neutrally, like right up my alley again. There's a nice gold shade, like these. Let me just swatch them quick. So there's a matte shade and some shimmer shades, and then this beautiful opal-y white color. So that's what they look like. And the reason everyone hypes them up is because they swatch so dang well. So if you can see that, really beautiful shades. So far I've only used them once because I get really like weird about using brand new palettes. So I was like saving it for something special, and so I did end up wearing them this Friday. And so far I think they're really beautiful. I need to dig into them some more. This is also another brand that gives you a ton of product. So these each have 0.08 ounces in them as well. Okay, so as you can see, these are what the swatches look like. But yeah, this is a really beautiful palette. I don't have a lot of thoughts on it just yet. I do need to play with it some more, but I think it's well balanced. I know a lot of people really want to know if the $230 palette is worth the hype, and I just don't know if I would ever spend that much money on an eyeshadow palette, so I figured I'd pick up the 5-pan and try it out first. I saw a really good anti-haul by, I can't remember the name, but it was a drag queen that was making a YouTube video, and she made so many really good points about why you shouldn't buy the $230 Natasha De Nona palette. She was like, you won't use those colors every day. There's way more product that you're going to know what to do with. She just gave us really good reasons why not to buy it. So I was really glad I watched that because I was kind of lusting for that palette. But then instead I picked up this one, and I will be able to give you a pretty decent idea of whether this palette is worth it once I'm done testing it. Okay, the next things I want to talk about are these guys. This is, I believe, the summer collection from Wet n Wild. Now, a few YouTubers have been receiving these as PR packages, so I was really pumped when I walked into my local Walgreens and I found them. These are about $4, I want to say, and I love the packaging. It's so cute. This particular color is called Crown of My Canopy, and it's like a really pretty rose gold. Let me try and swatch it for you. So there's a swatch, and this is the color. It's a beautiful like rose gold. These do feel a little bit powdery, so I don't know how much I'm going to love them. I haven't used them enough to give you a full-on review about them, but this is the first color. This other one is called Precious Petals, and it kind of reminds me of Champagne Pop by Becca. I really like the pressed leaf pattern on these. I think it's very beautiful. The packaging is really on point and nice and sleek. But these are the two shades, so hopefully you can see those. They're very, very, I think just like perfect summer highlight shades. And they're very inexpensive. So if you're looking for a highlight that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, I would recommend checking these out. The next thing I picked up from there is this Mega Glow Multi-Stick, and to be honest, this might have been a packaging buy. I'm not a huge fan of cream products on the face. Even when I cream contour, it's like, ugh. I really don't like to cream contour because I always feel like the product moves around. But I decided to try this out. This is a really beautiful color. It kind of reminds me of Orgasm by NARS, and this is called Light Up My Hibiscus. So it's a really pretty pink shade. And I think this would be like a beautiful blush for the summertime, maybe on a night out on the town, when you're hanging out by the lakes. I think this would be a beautiful color. And I think you could also wear this on your lips. Also, if you have a really dark skin tone, this might be a really beautiful highlight shade for you. The last thing I picked up, I tried not to spend too much money on Wet n Wild, was this little guy. This is the Color Iconic Metallic Liquid Lipstick. Now, I don't own any liquid lipsticks from Wet n Wild, but I was looking at the shades they had, and this one just really caught my eye because it has a gold shift to it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it has a really beautiful shift to it, and I don't know if you guys pay a lot of attention to Kylie Jenner's lipstick line, but she just came out with some metallic shades, and I just thought this could be a great drugstore dupe to something like that, you know, because they sell out so quickly. I just thought this might be a really good option for somebody looking for a more affordable version. And I know Jeffree Star is also coming out with a liquid lipstick this shade. Now, I've heard really good things about his liquid lipsticks too, but those are also like $18. So if you're looking for an affordable one, I think this is right up your alley. The packaging reminds me a lot of the Dose of Color liquid lipsticks packaging. It feels nice and heavy. It doesn't feel cheap. It has a really nice doe foot applicator, and it looks a little beat up because I have actually been wearing this color. I wore it a few times this weekend. I wore this to a wedding. I think it was a really beautiful shade, and I think this is going to be a really good one again for the summertime because it's still like a nice airy peach color, but then it has that fun gold shift to it, so it's a little bit different, and I really am enjoying this lipstick. And the last thing I picked up is this guy. I'm pretty sure everyone recognizes this just by looking at the box, but I did get lucky and I picked up the Kylie lip glosses. Now, I'm not a huge Kylie Jenner like cosmetics fiend. I know a lot of people have been really sad because they're not able to get a hold of these because they're always selling out and things like that. And I just want to show you the box. This is what it looks like. This is what it comes in. So I've had this sitting on my shelf for a little while, and I just wanted to show you guys that I did pick these up. So I did get all three. You can buy these individually, or you can buy them as a bundle. You're not going to save any money purchasing them as a bundle because they're $15 individually. And so you get all three for $45. And she charges you for shipping, which to me is like, you've got so much money. Like, you can't just give people free shipping. But that's a whole nother video. We can talk about that later. So the colors I picked up are So Cute, Literally, and Like. So lightest to darkest. And yeah, I got really lucky. I was so nervous because I thought I would get the brushes that were wrecked, but I didn't. I got the really nice ones, and I've only tried these on once. And so far, I actually really like them. I didn't really have an opinion on what this was going to be like. You always hear kind of mixed reviews about the Kylie lip kits and the glosses, and I was just not interested in the hype of like liquid lipsticks, just how fast they sell out and stuff. And none of the colors really were like, oh my god, I need that, you know. So I think it was a lot of her fans that really like it, but I did see when these came out, and I went on the website, and I thought it was really cool. I do have to give her props. She has like a waiting line situation set up on her website, which kind of is nice. You just have to sit there and just wait until it's your turn to check out. I think that will be a really nice thing to introduce to some websites where they're always having this like hyped up product that everyone is trying to get, and then you're just sitting there refreshing your screen because the server is slow, and then you don't get the products. And I think what her website does is once you put them in your cart, it just kind of holds that product for you until the website's able to process the order. So I thought that was really nice, and I really do like the lip glosses. I don't think I'll go buy any more of the lip kits, but I do really like that I picked these up. I will do a full review for you guys if you want to. So if you do, give this video a like or leave me a comment, and that way I'll be able to figure out that you want to see my thoughts on each of these, and I can swatch them for you and stuff. I'm not a huge lip gloss person, so to me, I was pleasantly surprised that I did like these. And yeah, so these are the little boxes. I guess I can show you some of the packaging too. I wasn't a huge fan of the packaging when I saw it like on Pinterest and stuff, but it does look a lot better in person. It feels nice and heavy. It doesn't look cheap or anything. And then this color is the color Like, which is the darker shade, and I do really like this. This is the only one I've tried, so we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys posted. Okay guys, so that is the end of haul week. I went through everything I picked up over the last couple weeks, the VIB sale, a few knickknacks here and there. So I'm really excited to kind of test everything out and let you guys know what I think, whether any of these products are worth the hype, whether you should stay away from them. Leave me a comment below letting me know which ones you'd like to see in-depth reviews of. If not, I will just kind of make my way through the whole mishmash and keep you updated. Also want to say thank you to Lucy. She was my furry friend that was sitting here. She's our 4-year-old boxer spaniel, and we adopted her last year sometime in August. Adoption was a really great way for us to expand our fur family. And so if you're planning on getting a pet, I would totally recommend checking out any of your shelters or any like foundations that help with adoption. I know it's not something that usually comes up in a random YouTube video, but she has brought so much joy into our lives that I just wanted to shout out anyone that has adopted a pet versus picked one up at a pet store, because there's a lot of older dogs that need love too. So anyway, I don't want to ramble about that, but thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Thanks for watching again. Bye!
Good morning, but he's gonna be on soon. There we go.